Russia ain't really doing shit. I'm not saying they ain't tearing shit up. But if you base that on that, Russia's not doing very well. Because by those numbers alone, you would think Russia would have ran the country over in a week or two. Mind you, Russia has an air force with very good planes.
Okay. So hold on here. I just want to get another figure from the size of the actual Ukraine army.
From what I found, it's 126,000.
On nationalworld.com, it's 125,600 ground troops, 35,000 air personnel, and 15,000 naval troops. Another 900,000 reservists. So yeah, 125,600 ground troops. 35,000 air personnel, 15,000 naval troops. Could be wrong, but that's a pretty big goddamn gap right there.
And that's my point. If you look at those numbers alone, the Ukraine president should not even be on TV talking about we need your help. He should be dead. If you go off of those numbers just alone.
Should be.
But they're
Possibly,
not.
but again, I don't believe what the news is saying.
You don't have to believe what the news is saying. If you just go off of the numbers that you just looked at, if you go off of that alone, you don't have to look at the news. If you go off these numbers that on that you found on Google from these various websites that we cannot confirm,
Correct.
if you just base it off of that, Ukraine should be a memory at this point. We should not see the
I
former
don't know.
Ukrainian president on TV talking about we need help.
I don't know because at this point we really don't know what Putin's plan is. We know that he wants shit under control. That's about all we know. But what's his strategy?
He doesn't have a strategy. That's why they're killing civilians. That's why they're raping civilians. That's
If
why
we're
they're
saying
burning
that he don't
swastikas on
have
civilians. That's
a
why they're throwing
strategy,
them in
that's
mass graves.
I think that's what we're kind of assuming right there.
We're not. How are
No
we
one
assuming that?
starts a war without having a plan. There's an
Bullshit.
end goal. There's
No,
an
there
end
is no
goal.
end
You
goal.
know
The
there's
end
an
goal
end
is to
goal.
take over. That's it. If you,
Exactly. But to
that's
say
not a
that
plan.
there's how is that not a plan? When you're
That's
taking
not a
over a whole
plan.
freaking nation.
Okay, look at it like this. Look at it like this. Your goal is to rebuild that car that you have in your garage. That's your goal.
Right.
What plan have you put in place that you are working on to do it?
Right now I'm in the process of stripping everything down.
Okay, you're in
That's
a
my
process
goal.
of
My
it.
first process is to strip everything down. When I'm done stripping everything down and I find out what it is I need to know as far as the body work,
Mm-hmm.
I can make my next move.
Now,
But
keep that in
everything's
mind
going
right
to
there.
be refurbished.
Keep that
Right,
part
right.
right. Keep that part in mind right there. Now, how long do you think it's going to take you to do that part right there?
I probably got another if I had to put it into hours or a time span, if I had
Put it in the weeks. Put it in the weeks.
okay, I probably have at least another 6 weeks.
Okay. Now, Putin's plan is to prevent Ukraine from joining NATO.